Hi, kids. Oh God, I gotta tell you, this has been a really interesting several months in my world, and a lot of personal shit's going on. I've got tons of shit happening. So I thought I'd do a real quick video just to update everybody because I don't want you thinking that, like, I don't know, fucking Manitowoc County got to me or something. Not that they would ever have the balls to try on my turf. This is why I don't go to Wisconsin, kids. Um, so yeah, it's been real. It's been interesting. I've been working on the David Thorne documentary quite a bit. Uh, that's a lot of stuff, and as if that were not enough, going through this giant ass fucking case file of doom. Trying to put together what needs to what details to include, what details, can kind of be inferred, because with a documentary, I don't give a shit how many episodes you do on it. At some point, you're just beating a dead horse. This is why I stopped doing videos really on the Avery case, is I felt like I kind of was beating a dead horse. That poor thing was fucking rotting into the ground, and I was just over there whipping the shit out of it for all it was worth. And, same kind of thing with the David Thorne case. This is why I haven't uploaded a whole lot of videos on the David Thorne case, is I didn't want to distract from this documentary that I'm putting together. And you got to understand, there's a lot of shit that goes into this. I know jack nothing about how to produce a documentary, about filmmaking, about any of that shit. So I'm having to learn as I go. And there's a lot in there. And then on top of that, I'm in my senior year of college, and studying for my LSATs, which I'm sitting this November, or this fall, and yikes. So just a lot of shit, and unfortunately, it's taking a lot longer than I had anticipated, and it really pisses me off because David needs help now, like fucking 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, he needed help. And now, this shit's just taking even longer. And as if that were not enough, my computer died again. I have this habit of just killing computers. And it's not even viruses or anything. I beat the shit out of them because of all the stuff that I do. And so, like, I had to go get another new computer, and the yada yada, download all my software. And it's a good thing that I've learned, so I backed up all my files into my cloud. And that's been handy. So it's just been a lot of shit. It's been a lot of stuff coming at me. But that's why I'm not uploading a whole lot of videos on the David Thorne case, is I'm wanting to let the documentary sort of be a standalone sort of thing. And see if anybody fucking picks it up and runs with it, which would be amazing. For real, for serious, if there's any aspiring documentaries makers out there, filmmakers out there that are looking for an amazing project that'll put you on the level of Making a Murderer, trust me, look into the David Thorne case, contact his wife, contact me. I would be happy to just hand everything I have over to you. If somebody can do better justice to this case than I can, being not even a novice filmmaker, it would be amazing because I've said this before and I'll say this again. Stephen Avery, the Making a Murderer case, that was bad. It was really bad. But at least Manitowoc County made a half-ass attempt at making it look legit. But with the planted evidence and all this bullshit, they didn't even do that in Alliance, Ohio with the David Thorne case. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I'm still trying to comprehend how the fuck this happened, because there's no evidence, none, to tie David Thorne to this case. None whatsoever. The only evidence they have is the false confession of Joe Wilkes, who A, has recanted, and B, has been proven to be a complete fucking lying asshole. And somehow this happened. And if somebody would be happy, like, for fucking real. And here's my issue with that. And I'm going to say it again. I love stepping on people's toes. I love pissing people off. It's fun. Robert Shapiro was involved in a television show that was supposed to happen on the David Thorne case. I had been contacted by this production company that was doing a show on wrongful convictions, and they picked up David's case. And I was contacted by a woman by the name of Benita. And, I gave her everything that I had. I told her everything she wanted to know. I was happy to cooperate. And this happened 3 fucking years ago. Okay. Part of this show was they were supposed to get legal representation for David. And they did pro bono legal representation for David. But the fucking law firm has done nothing. Nothing. They won't talk to David's wife. They won't talk to David. They won't answer their fucking questions. They've done nothing. Now, for the first 6 months, I can understand it. You need to go through the case file. You need to know what you're looking at. But 3 fucking years? 3 years? Really? Really? Kiss my ass. Okay? I have done more to help David in that 3 years, and I've done shit. But I'm not his legal representation. You are, fucker. Get on the goddamn ball. And don't get me started on the Ohio Innocence Project. The fuckers who have denied him 3 times, and all 3 times that they've denied him, they've cited the very fucking reasons he needs their help. Barry Scheck, where the fuck are you? Because this is your baby. This was your brainchild. The whole point of the Innocence Project is to base exonerations based off of DNA evidence. But the fucking Innocence Project in Ohio won't even help them get the DNA evidence tested, which is exactly what would exonerate him. Gah! And back to the loving place. Yikes, man. So it's been a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of stuff going on. I can't even begin to fucking tell you. And yeah, to say that I'm exhausted right now is a understatement of the year. Hold on 1 second. Time in. Yeah, so that's what's going on. But one of the main reasons for me making this video is I wanted to let y'all know I've been meaning to do a live chat. It's just my schedule is so fucking cracked out that, discerning a day when I can do it that, y'all, or at least the majority of y'all would be able to partake in it has been really difficult because I'm working a full-time job now on top of going to school, on top of taking care of my kids, on top of researching cases, on top of preparing for the LSATs, yada, yada, yada. So it's been a bitch, to say the least. So that's going to happen this coming Sunday. Mark your calendars, do whatever the fuck, the thing. I'm still working out the time that that's going to happen. I want to try and do it as early in the morning as possible, my time, so that my fans overseas can take part. Trying to figure that one out. Still working on it. Monitor my Twitter feed for further details. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. Now, I understand that some recent shit has come out about Porky. And you guys know I love nailing that fat little bastard to the wall. You know I do. You know I do. But here's my thing about that. Guys, by dragging up shit from his, last marriage before his, little fucking wifey with daddy issues, by dragging up shit from that and proving that yada fucking yada, you're doing the same thing he is guilty of doing by bringing up the cat constantly, okay? Just let sleeping dogs lie. He's a piece of shit. We all know he's a piece of shit. Nobody worth anything, nobody with a fucking brain takes him seriously anymore, okay? And even if they do, that's their problem. Let their issues be their fucking issues. They're not the ones in the driver's seat of the case. His personal life has absolutely nothing to do with the case. Nothing whatsoever goddamn ever. The only parts that have anything to do with the case are the sexting scandal and the fucking drugs. Beyond that, just leave it be, man. Just leave it be, because he's doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing that he does when he drags out the cat. The cat has absolutely no bearing on the Teresa Halbach investigation whatso goddamn ever, no matter how hard he tries to ram that fucking square peg into a round hole. And from what I understand, that's exactly what he's doing with Leah. But God, I'm a bitch. But it has nothing to do with the case. So just leave it alone. Just be better than him. Just leave it be. Because it has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. It doesn't. I mean, it's an interesting little thing. It's gossip. Everybody loves gossip, but that's exactly how wrongful convictions happen, is gossip. And that's essentially all it fucking is, a giant fucking game of telephone. Who gives a shit? Just leave it alone. We're better than this, guys. We're better than this. That's all I got to say on that fucking subject. So just, ugh, ugh. Even just like the idea of like delving into that jackass's personal life just leaves me with a filthy feeling on my skin. I gotta go take a shower now because of y'all. Fucking knock it off. Um, but yeah, that's what I got on that one. As for the latest ruling from Judge Flowers, whatever the fuck her name is, nobody fucking cares. In the annals of history, she's not gonna matter ultimately. I haven't had a chance to go through that ruling yet and really, understand and comprehend what's going on. I'm probably going to do that at some point today, but I got to tell you, kids, statistics is kicking my ass. I think we all know that Casey doesn't math, and this is kicking the shit out of me. So yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot, but I'll go through that ruling in the relatively near future if I can and make a video on it, because I know y'all have been wanting one. I know you have. So that's what I've got. I love y'all very much. Stay tuned on my Twitter for the time of the live feed. I'll throw a link for you so you can just click on it and go. And yeah, I love y'all very much, and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Mama Phoenix 6. And if you boogie on over to the About page here on my channel, you'll find everything from my Facebook fan page to my Pinterest boards.